Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Zachary Gutherman, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you all a comparison between the 2011 and 2020 LEGO Harry Potter The Burrow sets. I recently got the 2020 set and reviewed it for the channel thanks to your guys' suggestions. And since I've had the 2011 one for quite a while, I figured I'd do a bit of a comparison on the sets, kind of like I did with the Hogwarts castles. So in this video, I'm just going to be comparing the two sets, saying what I like better and worse about each one. So without further ado, let's begin. So where to begin to compare these two sets? They are more or less the exact same set. You know, each set comes with the main Burrow segment, the same selection of minifigures, except for the new one also has Tonks. And then you also get the main fire element for the sets, which basically represents in book 6 where the attack on the Burrow takes place. So these are two very similar sets, and to be honest, to sum up my thoughts on these in the most, simple way possible, I think the 2020 set is a lot nicer looking on the outside, but I think the 2011 set is a lot better on the inside. So why is that? Obviously, exterior wise, 2020 takes, all the prize. It just looks so good. I really like the angles they put into it. They put a lot more physical detailing into the set. It's also a lot taller. However, one thing that kind of stinks with this one is when you turn this thing around this way, it isn't fully finished on both sides. For the 2011 set, on the other hand, it's finished on both sides, but the back kind of sticks out to give you more, room for play, which I think is overall good because you have to remember these are kids' toys. So I think that's definitely a good thing. But the outside of 2011, a little bland compared to this one. The roof is all the same. There's not really too many interesting elements. So I definitely do like this feature of the 2020 set. Now, like I said, the side being open definitely stinks for this set. But if we want to take a look at the interior details of these, because that's really the main interesting part with these, I think 2011 is just designed a little better. The set has, the kitchen in the bottom, but it's also more spread out. They stick it out farther in the back rather than opening up to the side. And this just allows more depth for the play, so you can get your characters around the table. You could set up Molly cooking in the back of this thing. You could do pretty much anything you want to do with the play scenario. It still has the clock inside. And then coming upstairs, you just get 2 bedrooms. Now, the interior, physical interior details of this set on 2020 is obviously a lot nicer because it is, a newer set. They have higher standards. The bedrooms are more unique. They look a lot nicer. You get fun little Harry Potter Easter eggs, such as the blanket that's being knit on its own out there. But really, this bottom floor just really turns me off of this set when you look at it because it's just so cluttered, You look at this and it's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at. Yes, the individual pieces for the clock, the Flu Network, the kitchen, they all look nice on their own. But when you really look at it as a whole and try to make sense of what's inside, it's kind of hard to do, especially when you consider that the door to go into the place is right here and you're kind of walking into a big, wall of stuff. And the Flu Network's another thing I want to talk about with this comparison, because the 2021 has, an interesting play feature where you just turn the knob and the color of the flames change, but I really like how they did the 2011 one. It's so simple, it's so basic. We take our minifig and we place it into the fireplace and you just pull back like that and he's gone. It disappears. It's supposed to represent the actual play of, doing the Flu Network, which I think is great. And the big problem with this in the 2021 rather, is just that we don't get that. It's just you have the fireplace and it looks cool and you can change the color, but you can't put minifigs in and really play with it. I think that's a main feature that gets lost with that set. So what about the minifigs? The minifig selection is more or less the same with these guys. You get Arthur, Molly, Harry, Ginny, Ron, and then the 2 Death Eaters. And then we also get Tonks in the new one, which is cool. And if we're gonna be honest, obviously the 2020 minifigs look a lot better. It's just, higher up quality, more budget, more that LEGO can do with the series. However, I will say, I think Molly and Bellatrix are done a lot better in 2011. So it's weird, ever since LEGO introduced this new skirt piece for the minifigures that, holds onto them a lot better, they haven't been printing that front to them, which I think is kind of weird that they won't print it. It's the same material plastic as the rest of the figures, so I don't know why they don't. But, just the fact that the 2011 Molly and Bellatrix are printed for the legs and bottom half of them is a lot better. Obviously Molly just uses regular legs here, but still, it's printed. It looks good, And that's something that really gets lost with the newer figures. So I think that's pretty much everything there's to talk about. I guess the last thing to talk about with these two is the price. This set on my left the 2020 set is $100 US. Where back in 2011, if you were to buy this set, new at the time, it was only $60. And I think if we're talking about that and looking at the price, I think you get a lot more for your money with 2011. You get the big building. It is in some aspects a lot better, a more complete model. And obviously it does lack details, but again, it's a $60 set. That's not bad. This over here though, like I mentioned, is $100. And I think, I don't know, it definitely feels like an $100 set, but as I mentioned in my review, I wish they would have made it $120 and filled out this side. They're obviously trying to make this set more advanced with the interesting angles for the build. They're trying to make this a better set than it is. They're trying to make this a bigger set for like an older fan base. I think they have to finish that off. Lego sets are getting more expensive, and Lego definitely isn't afraid to overprice a set, but I think if they were to just make the set $20 more and finish off the wall, that would do a lot for it. Anyways, that's really all I've got for this video. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little comparison of these two sets since I have them both on me. I'm really happy with both of them. This set is super nostalgic to me, and for its time looked awesome. And then obviously 2020 looks super good. Are there some features I think could be better? Yeah, but you're never gonna get a perfect set. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys found this video to be, entertaining, informative, or, just quality content, I guess, on YouTube. But yeah, like I said, that is gonna be it for this comparison. If there's anything else you wanna see me do with the 2020 or 2011 Burrows, definitely let me know. They will both have a place in the Lego City. Anyways, like I said, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all again in my next video.